We are back, G's, and today I posted a quick review of the current price action, some of the trades we had last day or yesterday, pretty much. Only 2 days of trading. We started Sunday, but we're already up around 25% with 20% withdrawal secure. Here we have some important data, the economic factors, technical factors, and some other stuff because we still have tons of data for this week, especially the CPI. And at the end, we close with the Fed's special sauce or favorite data. But today we have the JOLTS opening that it's very, very good news. We're above the forecast, we're above the previous, so we are green. And market is already pricing in. So as you can see, yesterday I shared that I had these two areas as demand zones for price to boost because there's really no need for gold right now to be bearish. All the moves that we're seeing to the downside are only merely retracements. Like people are buying gold at cheaper prices than they should be buying, that they can at this, for example, orange area that is pretty much the all-time high zone. So for now it's already also very expensive, and as you can see, gold is having tons of issues in this white area, especially in 20 and 30 price. Okay, so 29.30 and 2020 will be 29.20, sorry, will be your resistance. And for the support we already created, here is a huge zone of support in the area of demand because we managed to range 2-3 candles. This is the 2 hours, so in 4 hours will be 2 candles. That's a huge it's a huge support. Like price is not pushing to the downside with enough liquidity to break again the imbalance and to test the second imbalance. As you can see here, similar scenario, we only touched the imbalance area or the demand, and from there it's all to the upside. So we can consider gold right now still bullish. We have good data but not enough data yet because you've been having tons of issues with not only the data but with the external factors that will be the tariffs, will be stuff like Elon Musk being not popular in the USA. Like, who would say that an illegal immigrant from South Africa will not be popular in the USA, right? We all know he's just cash cowing those pure USA citizens that are recovering from a very bad, at least, cycle since COVID. And the Fed is trying to prevent a lot of FOMO with the recession, with high inflation. So this week will tell us a lot of the panorama and the long-term expectations for the reserve and especially the rates. Remember, the rates are still very high, even though we had 3 cuts last year. There's no we don't see any future cuts right now with the current situation, but aiming for a possible cut, this could be a relief for the dollar because we already had some good moves to the downside, expecting some recoveries for the dollar, but yet nothing clear. Like the biggest retracement we had is this one when we broke the all-time high or created double top. Like this at $123 retracement when we are having way more of a trend. Like trend on 2024 started. It's not even here in the tower, we cannot see it. So as you can see, these moves are nothing compared to the overall trend. That's when you know people is just not traders. They don't execute, they just see charts and see red candles or big candles moving to one side and they're like panicking. Of course the stock market and all of other markets are losing a lot of value, but 3-2% is nothing, and we don't care because we trade the economy, we trade real assets or the assets that hold more weight, that in this case will be gold and USD. Everything else is noise, we don't really care. Like if the dollar is going to go south, why would you be checking the NQ or Nasdaq? That's only if you have, for example, positions in Tesla, let's say, right? You really care about the economy, or you think it's going to go to zero, or the debt crisis is too high like in 2008 or 2011 scenarios, you are chasing or tracking the dollar or the index of the dollar, in this case the DXY. You're not checking anything else. Like it's very it's just for me low IQ. And gold, of course, is the natural counterpart of the dollar. Both are the strongest assets, not only currently but in the history of humanity. So if you're checking anything else and create FOMO, you are not a trader, you don't execute, probably you just buy bonds and are waiting for your bonds to be worth something, or you're expecting them to pay you yields, and for USA not to pay you your yields will be very hard, so stop chilling the markets. Here the important thing is where we can make money, and as mentioned in the post, I was chasing the demand areas with my aggressive models. For the investing model, really no news yet. We closed recently a bullish cycle, 1% cycle. We opened another cycle, 2 trades, but the one that we closed yesterday, well, actually today, was for, here you can see it was a 4 trade cycle. Those are not my best cycles because this is an outdated model that the first 5 levels really don't open too much trades, but as you can see, everything adds. 0.01% is better than what everyone was doing yesterday. Yesterday a lot of traders got smoked. If you check MQL market, check your developer or the person that you're buying probably is getting smacked, but it's not me trying to be negative, it's just the reality. People really don't know how to trade or execute, but they like to talk. So let's talk better, let's talk better game. We have the Michael Jordan of the trash talking here with Larry Bird, so we really don't care. We know how to make money, we know how to mark our zones. We're not here trying to predict or get the best entries, we're here to close profits or green. And you know, that's how we do it, by analyzing the charts or marking them, and also following up especially the data. I don't care about the external factors unless they tell me that it's World War III or that someone nuked the USA. Like, I don't really care about anything else that is not going to send the dollar price to zero, because gold, I really don't care either, like, or less, because no one can disappear gold from Earth. Like, humans will be out of this world before gold. So that's why the beauty of my strategy is so solid, because I'm backing up my money in 2 of the strongest assets, not in companies, not in whatever humans can do. No. This is not like your guru telling you things. This is the reality. You cannot mess economies that easily, and you cannot mess gold that easy. So my money is very well protected based in my strategy also, because I'm a solid trader. We can all see that, but we're not here to flex. We're here to analyze and to check the market. So mark the zones, have them very, very clear, because if gold at least starts ranging in this orange area, we're gonna test the all-time high. So at least we're gonna print triple top in 29.52. And you know what happens when we mark triple tops. Here you can see what happened the last time that we marked the triple top. We rejected, but at the end we ended up with this huge bullish cycle. This was all triggered after the rate cuts and the Trump tariffs messed everything for the Federal Reserve. So for now we can expect that anything can happen to the upside, and for the downside I'm considering everything like a minor retracement. For now we're waiting for the data, so I will keep updating everything that happens. So just like and subscribe, G's, and I'll be back.